Hello, Chef here. So you can see I got the cleaver out. We're going to do a little bit of chicken. I'm going to give you a new recipe here. This will be turmeric chicken with herbs. This is when I get out the cheap bamboo because I'm going to be swinging the cleaver and I'm not worried about hurting the bamboo. It's very hard, very strong, but it's cheap. Okay, once again, fresh chicken, product of USA. That's what's important to me right there. Yeah, know where your food's coming from, people. Okay, so really quickly, working on this chicken, I purposely bought the bone-in breast. I want that flavor of all the bones. We're just going to trim off a little bit of this fat, like this. Leave some fat on, not too much. I also want the spices to penetrate into the meat. So right here, this is looking good. Now you can swing it like a maniac, or you can just cut through in a more controlled fashion. Doesn't matter to me, it works both ways. Okay, so I'm going to repeat with the next one here and remove some of this extra fat. They give you all this fat, you don't need it. A little bit's okay. Same thing here. Looks like I got a tail piece or something here. Okay, so now let's do the quick chop test with the cleaver. It does exactly the same thing. Okay, and once all this chicken's cut up, I'm going to move on to the next step. Okay, the next step. I've got this bowl. It's already got some olive oil and some garlic in there. Extra flavor. Okay, all we had in there was potatoes. Chicken goes in the bowl like this. And when you're handling chicken, please be careful. I don't want you spreading germs all over the damn place. So immediately when you're done handling chicken, you need to wash your hands. Very important. Wash up and move on to the next step. Okay, the next step involves tongs. Yeah. Now we're going to put sea salt, touch of olive oil, a little pepper, garlic, shallots. Oh yeah, chopped shallots, I love it. Touch of basil here. Okay, and you guessed it, turmeric. Want just enough turmeric to coat. It's really good. It's healthy for you. It's kind of hot and spicy. It's not for everybody, so I'm not going to put a whole bunch of turmeric on there because I got to share this chicken. And you just want enough to coat like this. Beautiful color, good flavor, and that's about it right there. It's not a bad idea to cover it and let it sit. Let this sit for about 30 minutes. Flavors are going to come together. Yeah, it's going to be good. Once again, I wasn't sure if you saw this, but I put a little bit of lavender in there. Lavender is an essential French herb. This is what separates this dish from Indian cooking. We're using lavender, we're using shallots, we're using organic basil, we're using olive oil. All these things, these are not used in Indian cooking. This is French right here. Okay, 30 minutes later, the next step, this beautiful turmeric chicken is now going in a roasting pan, and we're going to roast it at 375 Fahrenheit until it's crispy brown and done with an internal temperature of a minimum of 165 degrees Fahrenheit. That's the turmeric chicken. Turmeric powder. This comes from India. Very good for you. Ah, the finished turmeric chicken looking good. Yeah, it's going to be wonderful. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, support your sponsors, and most of all, have a beautiful day. Watch the other videos, you'll know I was working on some Yukon Gold potatoes with the mandolin. And here we go. I'm just gonna fan these babies around the plate. This video is French style, and we're doing the turmeric chicken. So here we go. There's the potatoes. The next thing I'm going to put on this plate is the turmeric chicken. Oh yeah, look at that. Wow, looks great. Okay, and then of course a garnish. I've got two things today that are most unusual. We've got a heirloom tomato right here, a little heirloom tomato slice. Let's put it right here. And another heirloom tomato slice with a smear of pesto. Yeah, a little bit of fresh basil going right on the plate right here. And the last thing, we're talking French style, right? It's looking pretty good, this dish already, but let's put just a touch of truffle oil along those potatoes. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching the video. Please like, share, subscribe, support your sponsor, and keep cooking. Watch the other videos and check out the recipe for the potatoes as well as the turmeric chicken. Have a great day.